Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Ghostbusters, the video game remastered on Nintendo Switch. I know we were just playing like a super serious horror game, and now we're on to the not so serious horror game. Oh, I guess it's not really considered a horror game. It's comedy horror, maybe just comedy. I don't know. I mean, if I was in the Ghostbusters situation, I would be scared. So in that sense, it's horror. But since everything is a big joke, in that sense, it's comedy.
All right, down in front.
Phoenician plague vase, 1700 BC. Worshippers of Recef serendipitously placed these vessels amongst good shipments to enemies. When activated, the vessels produced hordes of various plagues to overwhelm and terrorize enemies. The writing on this particular specimen translates as Sacred Ratchar.
There he is! Let's get him!
Oh, is that really necessary?
You got a mean streak, Rook! Ha! Gonna have to watch out for you! Oh! Man! Behind you!
Let's see. Painting of the Trustees, 1936. Painter Ambrose Whitman captured the city's most powerful captains of industry in a moment of solemn reflection in a painting entitled The Chairman and the Board of Trustees. Well, they don't look very trustworthy, those trustees.
On the right! I said it before and I'll say it again!
Oh, thanks, guys. Knock, knock.
Behind you!
Not really? Oh. Yes, really.
Oh yeah! Keep it going! On the right! That's a whole lot of whatever. Come on! I think we're gaining on it.
Oh, I guess maybe I should have pointed the particle neutron accelerator at the our hostage. Well, I'm sure she's fine.
That's a lot of whatever they are. Oh! Man!
Whoop, excuse me.
Hey!
Hey guys, did you find Alyssa? Where did that ghost go?
You didn't see him, but he just came through here.
He must be headed back to the World of Gozer exhibit.
That's our cue? Anyway.
What a nightmare.
Thank you. Not the words a rescuing hero wants to hear from his damsel in distress. May I say, your eyes...
That's usually what I hear.
When they're not glowing like hot coals.
Peter, I've made an extraordinarily frightening
Why
discovery.
don't you all go away?
All my data indicate that the ghost world is beginning to push through multiple cross portals from their dimension into ours.
Well, more overtime.
Guys, look.
Now she calls my name.
Block the exits!
Don't let him escape with her!
Hit him with slime.
Winston, get the lady out of here before he hits on her again.
Into the big yellow eye!
Who wouldn't like to have that superpower?
Care to tell me why my library, museum, and parade are all going down the toilet?
I keep telling you, sir, the Ghostbusters are nothing but scam artists determined to throw a negative light on you and the city, and extort you for more money.
Hello, Peck. I own that suit in blue.
Both of you, pipe down!
Mr. Mayor, an enormous event is on the horizon.
Something at the museum exhibit triggered a systemized psychic occurrence. Some mechanism we don't know the nature of yet.
No, of course you don't.
But it's feeding enormous energy somewhere.
Something that's now in the process of breaking down the walls between our world and another one.
This other world is crossing through into ours. It started with simple ghosts and animated monsters.
Now it's getting bigger. We don't know exactly what's next, but there's only room for one city here in this dimension.
Two physical worlds can't exist in the same space. That's just elementary particle physics.
We got a glimpse of the other world, Jock. It ain't pretty. It's like Brooklyn and the Bronx, with no Queens in the middle.
Whole city blocks sinking into a fifth dimensional abyss.
Cockroaches the size of polo ponies.
Panic in the streets.
How'd you like disco to come back? Bigger than ever.
I get it. We're in trouble. So what am I supposed to do?
We need to prepare the city for the
The
worst.
city's my responsibility, not yours. Now go do your job and stop that thing.
You got a bite on your PKE. Scan around for something paranormal with your goggles.
You mean that gigantic thing right there? Oh, nice glasses. Oh, I've been looking for a new set of glasses. Oh. Yeah, I know things you think about when you're older. Just got done with that. Well, I can't destroy this thing with our packs, so, what do you want me to do, exactly? Is there something else besides that big, gigantic thing? I actually don't like the scanning mechanic. And I will say that it's also the thing I didn't like about the Metroid Prime series, even though it was one of the trademarks of the series, that you spend a lot of time scanning stuff, and then you end up missing like the rest of the environment. And it seems like you always have to take like you have to stop what you're doing and scan in the middle of what may be a very actiony sequence. But at the same time, it's a way to present lore to the player, additional detail, which would be boring to just watch somebody talk about or read in a journal. So I understand, I understand its purpose, but it is kind of annoying to have to whip this thing out, scan something, fight something. Oh, you see something new, huh? Scan something. Then you can fight it. No, well, that was easy.
This way, gentlemen.
Well, this looks inviting.
I'll be at the office watching over Alyssa. Don't do anything fun without me.
Then, if you missed like one thing by not turning around or not having your scanner at the right place at the right time, it's like, now you're like at 97% or something stupid, and you have no idea what that last 3% is. I mean, ultimately, I gave up on trying to 100% everything because it's like super frustrating modern game design to pixel hunt everything.
It probably goes without saying, but this is very strange.
Well, that is your conversation starter. What's strange?
This tunnel network, what could it possibly have been built for?
I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it could just be an old steam tunnel.
Looks like a ghost parade.
So it's not
Follow the parade.
Not Morlocks, but there's plenty of ghosts.
You're right about that. There's more consistent accelerated PKE blowing through here than I've ever seen. But this is not the origin point. This is just a conduit.
Look at the trail. The chairman went that way. He's running down this tunnel.
See if you can pick up a signal.
Remote-controlled Ecto-1. 1987, created as part of the merchandising flood that followed the Ghostbusters' initial success. This remote-controlled Ecto-1 was a favorite among the fans, judging from its occasional twitching and wheel spinning. This particular car seems to have had a run-in with a low-level possessing sprite who has somewhere else to be. Anything else beside that thing? But it's a relatively minor complaint. The game's still being fun, the story's still being interesting, and really this was the last time that the entire original cast got together. Essentially making this Ghostbusters 3.
Question is, where does it lead? Does it feel weird in here to you guys? Like familiar weird?
I mean, I think this area was in the cartoon.
Well, we knew which way to go for a while at least. There's got to be another way around this. The trail leads to this sealed door, then stops.
Yeah, that was a little harsh. What'd you have against that wall?
The new cadet's all right.
So far, not too shabby.
Egon, I think this is as good a time as any to install a new CPS. The Meson Collider is extremely precise and deals a lot of damage, but takes a while to recharge. The overload pulse disperses a rapid burst of Meson particles. You can fire each of them independently. They both work great. But you can also use them in tandem. Paint a target using the Meson Collider. After you've acquired the target, all expulsions from the overload pulse will home in on that target.
Okay. Can I earn? Oh, I got a bunch of money. I'm sure I can buy some of this stuff. Oh, yeah, sure. Alright, I don't know how that works exactly. Guess I'll find out.
Let's keep moving.
Wow, it's cool stuff, isn't it?
Hey, I got places to go, people to meet. Can we move out of here?
Oh my. So much black slime.
Oh, it just seems like a lot because it's alive.
The column, it's flowing upwards.
If you see a big yellow eye in there, poke it with something.
No yellow eye, Ray.
Maybe it already went up there.
Well, that doesn't sound good.
Is it my turn to lead? I don't want to jump in front.
Hello, Chairman. Ready to get what's coming to you? Kidnapping is a Class 1 felony, and we do not tolerate it in our jurisdiction. Get him!
There's, where is he?
He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Oh, hi.
It's a whole swarm.
It's on your left.
Aim for the big yellow eye!
Yes, yeah, so what do you think I'm doing?
More!
Hold on!
That's trouble. Look behind you. Look out, on your left.
Find some cover.
Oh, disgusting. But not entirely without scientific reasons.
You got it! ectoplasm can one ghost produce? Gotta move! Whoa! Look at him! Where do you think you're going?
No.
To the right!
More than I
Hit
expected.
the eye with everything you've got!
Keep it going! Ow! That was ow there.
To the right! Get out of here!
Hey, over here.
Find some shelter, quick! Oh. Look behind you! Dog!
On the right!
Not much longer.
Yow!
On your left! His strength is failing.
Nice work!
That's how it's done.
I should have shuttered you fraudulent gangsters forever when I had the chance. You know what? I'm going to put an end to this madness now. Right now. I'm shutting down your containment grid for good. You can kiss off a permanent license, not to mention any chance for more government contracts. You did this to me. And you're going to pay.
You're welcome, you peck.
All right, that's it. That's it. You're done, smart guys. You are done, smart, cool guys. I have the authority, and I'm shutting you and your phony containment grid down now. The whole city will have to pay because of your shenanigans. The whole city.
What? But that shuts you down, too.
Well, so be it. I have bigger fish to fry. And get him off me!
I think we need to keep an eye on him.
You think?
No, I mean, we really need to keep an eye on him.
You're real heroes.
Kind of routine. As usual, I led the charge.
We're fired heroes. Peck's gonna pull our license.
Well, get real, Ray. It's the holidays. Nobody in this town's going to be around to pull our license till Monday. We got the whole weekend to stop this calamity and probably half a dozen others, save the city. We got a 4-day weekend. We have time left for ourselves.
Dr. Vinkman, if they start evacuating Manhattan, I won't be coming in on Monday. Catastrophic exodus of the city does not count as a floating holiday. I know. I looked it up.
Oh, is that Q-Bird? It is Q-Bird. The heck is this? I don't recognize that at all. Oh, we can play Q-Bird. Oh, we can't actually play Q-Bird. We can watch him playing Q-Bird. Oh, it must be downstairs.
Hello, Ghostbusters.
What does this symbol mean?
Guys. Perfect fit.
It's not a constellation. It's a mandala.
I can't believe I never saw it before.
Okay, for 1 minute, pretend someone here doesn't know what a mandala is.
A mandala is like a spiritual labyrinth.
And this one looks like a spiraling system that feeds into each successive node along the line until it reaches a culmination point. Before he died, Shandor must have set some mechanism in place, similar to the antenna in Dana's building.
You know, I think you helped to make that clearer. So this was the gizmo that's supposed to feed energy to the destructor form?
That's right, Peter!
Well, Dr. Venkman.
Well, I had to get one right eventually, didn't I? I mean, just math.
All right, I'm just speculating, but it's possible that ghosts are trapped in the system, funneled from node to node, and they get stronger and stronger until they reach the end, and then they...
Look, the first portal, the library. The second, the museum. And the third, the Sedgwick.
And that means the fourth portal must be right here.
The middle of the Hudson River?
Well, according to the mandala, yes.
It may need a little tweaking.
I don't know. Plenty of bodies in that river. Could become ghosts.
But what does this have to do with me? What did I do?
You were at the museum and the Sedgwick.
Maybe you were some sort of catalyst, accidentally setting things in motion.
You're saying this is my fault?
You are blameless.
What Egon meant to say was that you have some sort of connection to this thing, and we're going to go back to the Sedgwick and find out what. Isn't that right, Brainiac?
That's right, Peter.
Alyssa, do you remember where you were going when you were at the Sedgwick?
I was standing outside a room, 1221. Something was compelling me to go in, but I woke up just before the door opened. I ran out of there as fast as I could. And then some jerk tried to pick me up on the elevator.
Okay, you need to stay here where it's safe and where you can't set off any more cross-dimensional shockwaves, hot stuff. Here, read up on the Mandela, and the boys will check out the Sedgwick.
The boys. And what about you, superstar?
I'm gonna have you drop me off near Peck's office. Something tells me he's not quite what he seems.
Good idea. Meet us at the hotel when you're done.
Whoa. If this place were any more dead, we need a coroner.
Egon used to be a licensed coroner.
No kidding.
It's just a hobby now.
Closed until further notice by the Paranormal Contracts Oversight Commission. Peacock. Entrance into this establishment is strictly forbidden and is punishable by fine and imprisonment.
What now?
This notice is for the general public. It doesn't apply to us. We're bonded contractors for the city.
Especially the Ghostbusters.
All right, heat 'em up. We'll melt our way in.
Wait, I have a better idea.
Good thinking.
This is disappointing.
No. Disappointing is the Jets losing in the last 2 minutes. Not being covered in slime by phantom ghouls out to kill us doesn't exactly make me reach for a hanky. Why they shut down? You guys didn't bang the place up that bad last time you were here.
If this place is a mandala node, a few burnt walls and broken ceilings are the last thing that anybody's...
And smashed furniture, broken chandeliers, destroyed paintings, shattered vases, probably some minor structural damage.
Thanks, Egon. My point being that there's more to worry about here than some minor cosmetic issues.
Definitely a mandala node.
If we don't shut down Shandor's mandala soon, most of Manhattan will become as vacant as this. Not to mention also becoming a bastion of absolute mind-numbing horror for centuries to come.
Hey, I definitely don't lay out $2 grand a month for a 600 square foot walk-up to live in a bastion. Let's get to work.
I love Ernie. He's the unsung hero of the Ghostbusters. He has so many great lines, but, you know, when you have all the superstars competing for lines, it's sort of hard to get in there.
It's an ambush. Get 'em hot.
Wait a minute, wait. I don't think they're a threat. They may only be residual hauntings.
I think Ray is right. They haven't crossed entirely into this dimension. They're just psychokinetic echoes, ghosts of ghosts, completely harmless.
Great. I was hoping to meet a friendly ghost someday, but I'll settle for harmless right now.
I'm getting a strong valence spike higher up in the building.
Alyssa said she was called to the 12th floor. Let's start there.
Oh, I'm sure these aren't going to work.
Nothing.
They'd have shut down the power when they closed.
Can we take the stairs?
Well, we can try climbing, but the last time we were here, a level 3 animator took out the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot you weren't here last time, Winston. So no stairs, no elevators. Did you hear something?
Over there. Come on.
I think we're dealing with a level 5 anchored ambusher. Be careful.
It went into the stairwell. We've got it cornered.
Help! This is just how a level 5 anchored ambusher lures you in. The manager? What are you doing here?
Ghosts, monsters, everywhere.
There was another voice. A woman screamed. Are you alone in here?
Look, I just said ghosts and monsters everywhere. Does that sound like I'm alone?
He meant people.
Then yes, I think so.
Well, I guess that explains it.
Sir, there's no need to fear. These are just shadows, echoes of actual ghosts. They can't hurt you.
Come with us, sir. We can lead you to safety.
We look like the safest people on the planet.
Someone you know?
I don't know. Most of the old staff knows the story of the Spider Witch, a professional widow who did unimaginable things in a room on the 12th floor back in the 1920s.
What are you still doing here? Why didn't you evacuate with everyone else?
I came back last night to retrieve some payroll records, but the hotel won't let me out. The door's shut on me, and the phones are down too.
That means we're trapped now, too. And we have to hope that Peter figures out we're missing. There goes a weekend.
Not necessarily. The 12th floor is apparently the core of this node. If we can get the power back on, we can take the elevators.
If the elevators don't eat us.
Yes, if the elevators don't eat us.
Where are the circuit breakers for this place? We don't have a lot of time.
Breakers. In my office. But the city came and turned off most of our power after the electrical fire on the 3rd floor. There's no way to turn it back on from here.
That's inconvenient.
We've got to find some way to get the elevators moving.
There's a backup generator in the utility room, off the kitchen. It's for emergency blackouts.
Perfect. Let's give it a try. To the kitchen.
My favorite part of any place, the kitchen. I mean, unfortunately.
Watch out!
That's it!
He screwed up the hornet's nest, kid. Stand clear! Stand clear! On the right! Ooh, right in the bread basket!
Look out, on your left!
Never saw what hit us. Whew. Move! Take it apart!
Here they come! Ow! I guess some of them apparently fulminate to this plane that doesn't seem like they're happy.
Right. Now, let's find that backup generator.
The kitchen. Is it through here?
Yes, just down the hall.
Oh, what did you see? Anything?
Hello? Anyone there?
All right, guys, spread out. The delivery room should be around here somewhere.
In some dark, scary corner.
I know I've said this before, but be careful. I don't think we're alone.
Let's see. Cruel oven. The origins of this evil cooking device are unclear. What is known, however, is that demons and devils apparently love a home-cooked meal. Well, now, who doesn't? Well, I mean, you know. Unless all the home cooking burnt. Even then, I'll still eat it.
This place is wrecked. Did you and Binkman do all this when you were chasing Slimer?
No, this is a lot worse than they left it. This is the work of something big.
When you say big, do you mean big, big?
At the very least, maybe even bigger.
That sounds good. The manager said there was a generator room around here somewhere. Look for a door. It has to be around here somewhere. Keep an eye out for a sign.
Oh, well, that's a generator room. I mean, it could also not be the generator room.
Look! Cadet found the emergency generator.
Look around for a switch or something to start it up.
What's it look like?
Probably like a switch, or something that would start up a generator.
All right, Egon, but you should know I'm keeping score.
What did I say?
There's a lot of water on the floor. Watch out for static discharge when you activate the generator.
You mean to say he could be electrocuted after the power's back on?
Could happen. Outside chance.
One of these? No? One of these? Ah, there you go.
Sweet music.
I'd recommend not stepping in that water.
That sounds like an excellent recommendation.
Looks like that power cable is causing all the trouble.
Get it out of the water then.
I know this much. We're trapped down here like rats until that cable's out of the water.
How about some slime tethering?
Oh, yeah, right. Okay, sure. I can't even see the cable. Where's this cable I'm looking for? Oh, this cable?
Tether it up!
I'm working on it. I mean, that seems fine.
Come on, kid.
The elevators should be working, unless something... Never mind, let's get back to the lobby.
Listen. What's that smell?
Over there. Come on.
Look out, it's the late shift.
Yeah, but this is just the help. Where's the boss? I can't believe I just said that out loud.
I know that guy. It's the masked poisoner, Chef DeForest. So nobody eat anything in here, even if you're really hungry.
I'm about to swallow my own tongue, Ray. Would that be okay?
Yep.
Don't stop.
Look out! Above you!
It's a whole swarm.
On the right.
It's hiding!
Hey, I'm on your side.
Slime! Right there! Run! Come on, I see ya! Okay, here they come.
Aim high.
Ow!
Find some shelter, quick.
On the right.
Careful, we almost crossed stream.
You're hurting it.
Get up here. Scan that.
Way to go, Greenhorn!
Find some cover. You own that creep. Watch it.
That's how it's done.
Ow!
Aim high.
Hit them, not me! All right, kitchen is clean. Let's get back to the elevators.
Oh gosh, I laid down a crap load of traps, but no. Oh, well, hello.
Okay, it looks like the psychomass has come to rest about 190 feet above our heads.
The 13th floor.
This hotel has no 13th floor. None of the grand old hotels do.
Man's got a strong argument.
We'll split the difference. Egon, you and the Tenderfoot go to the 12th floor. Winston and I will check out the 14th. Sir, if you'll please come with us.
Fine, but stay in contact. This place is extraordinarily dangerous.
Be my guest.
Well, let's see what's on the 12th floor.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Egon, what were you saying earlier about the mandala note?
You mean, why do we keep seeing new ghosts?
Yeah.
Okay. Think of the mandala as a city bus line. At the bus station, ghosts or waiting passengers are drawn into the system here and trapped. This concentrates their PK energy, which is then eventually forced through to the next node, or station, and so on until it all ends at a final terminus. At each successive bus station, the station manager absorbs some of the energy. This makes the station manager, or node guardian, stronger, so that it can keep the ghosts in line and destroy anyone who comes to the station to interfere with the flow. These nodes, or bus stations, gather the power used to feed a central point, thus creating a much bigger threat to our world. Does that make more sense now?
TTTC, Totally Trapped Transit Company.
Yeah, you were going strong right up until the passengers got trapped inside the bus station.
When is my performance review again? I deserve more stock options.
I say, young lady, you are full of surprises. After you, my dear.
Well, that was terrifying. Be extremely careful. This is likely to be a point of dangerous concentration. Odd. It's coming from everywhere and nowhere. Impossible to get a significant fix. Ray, come in. Are you there?
Egon, what happened? We lost you for a minute there.
We had a close contact.
I've got some more information on the Spider Witch ghost. Manager says authorities never found her, but
the bodies were hung from the ceiling. They were drained of blood and dragged around.
He says the victims were found in a pretty bad state.
The walls were painted in blood. Furniture was half chewed and crushed and piled in a corner like a giant nest.
She seems to have vandalized the room badly, too.
I don't want to be hung from a ceiling and drained of blood.
I'll tell you this much, I do not want to be found in a bad state or vandalized.
I think that sentiment is unanimous.
Ray, come in.
Yeah, what's up?
What was the Spider Witch's room number?
1221. After her spree, it was locked up. Until about 5 years ago when we remodeled.
Hear that? Room 1221. I think that... Hey!
Let's keep moving. Quick, scan it for the database. We're not alone in here.
Mm-hmm. It's worth a shot.
They love me. They make me strong.
This floor is undergoing significant metamorphosis. Ghost World is aggressively encroaching on ours. It's not even utilizing a portal. This is very bad.
Not to mention the hanging limp ball sacks. Oh, very frightening. Somebody just, you know, hit 40.
My ankles. Goodness, we hardly know each other. What? What are you? No! Help! No, please.
It's the Ghost World crossing through, happening sooner than we expected. It looks like this is where the node is focused. We could use some help. Ray, are you there? Come in, Ray. Looks like it's up to us. Let's find 1221 and finish this.
Well, I mean, let's finish this tomorrow. This is Audap. You've been watching Ghostbusters, the video game remastered on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.